Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with yet another Avatar news update video. So yeah, Netflix Avatar have been doing quite substantial kind of marketing push here in terms of there being at least some sort of a new update every day in terms of stuff they've posted on the official kind of social media channels, but then obviously like EW articles. If all we had gotten today was just this Zuko character trailer, the sub 20-second kind of trailer, I probably wouldn't do the video today. I'd probably have waited for other information, but we do have another piece of information because the Netflix marketing train just keeps on going. But we'll start with this Zuko character trailer here. So yeah, there's not too much in terms of like the new screenshots necessarily that we have here. We do see some line delivery, of course, from Zuko here, so that is nice. Just talking about his desire, dedication to finding the Avatar, mentioning that he has been at this for 3 years. So we do see a shot here of him with his men. This seems to be the arrival at the Southern Water Tribe, or early on there. So that is pretty nice. Then we get the sort of like main shot here highlighting Zuko, the exiled prince. Interesting they used exiled over banished, because I think banished was more of the term used in the original, but it's same thing. So nice shot there of Zuko. These shots I think are nice because it kind of highlights kind of that intercut throughout all the trailer. This is sort of the same scene where like the dialogue all comes from. I've chased down every hint of the Avatar. He's talking to Iroh here on the ship, getting across just how devoted he has been on this quest, that he's exiled, but for 3 years he has been this Avatar detective and is putting everything into finding the Avatar, since that's the only thing in a way that can give him hope. So they're getting that character aspect across that, in my opinion, the Sokka trailer yesterday didn't quite really do. And so you do see a bit of that here. As ever, I think because a lot of it is very, very quick shots, like 2 seconds here, cut, 2 seconds here. I'm not sure how much you can necessarily judge the acting performance here necessarily. The line delivery seems solid, but I don't think it's anything to necessarily criticize too much. But I'm not sure how much I'm hyper praising it either. It just seems good. And again, we are going to have to wait until we get, I think, full scenes to properly judge exactly how the performances are. Everything so far on that side of things seems pretty solid. I've seen people like have little things that they're like, I'm a little bit worried about like the performance of this actor, the way he said that, the way she did this, little tiny bits and pieces like that, but nothing big that I've really seen in terms of, I think, criticism of the performances. But again, we have to wait and see what actually happens here. But yeah, that is the 4th kind of character trailer. I'm not sure who else they necessarily could do, because of course they've done Aang, Katara, Sokka, and now Zuko. Who else are they going to do? Like Zhao as the villain, who's kind of like the focus villain of the book, would sort of make sense. But then they're also kind of really promoting that like Ozai is actually in this, Azula is in this, but we know we're not getting like a ton of Ozai. And I'm guessing they're probably going to, just for kind of almost spoilers and in terms of like watch the show to find out what exactly Azula's book 1 role necessarily is. I'd be surprised if they show too much more of Azula, but Zhao I can see them maybe doing. Beyond that, I'm not really sure in terms of these small character trailers who else they're going to do. But it's interesting. They did one basically kind of like every day this week so far, but like, is there going to be one tomorrow? Is there going to be one Friday? What's going on? Will be interesting to see. But then we have this. So I first saw this tease on Instagram from Netflix. They are saying that there's this event coming tomorrow about basically what's next on Netflix. And as you can see, they're highlighting a lot of their new stuff coming up, including Avatar, as you just saw go by there, plus a lot of their other kind of big shows that they have coming out soon. So, of course, a lot of people are excited for a variety of different shows, but Avatar is part of that, obviously. So the question here, this is also up on YouTube here. I have this linked below, so you're prepared for tomorrow. I'll have the link to this down below. This is, the stream is Next on Netflix 2024, the series and films preview. So that's what they have as their kind of thumbnail here. Premieres in 15 hours. So basically for me in Ireland, Europe, 2 p.m. It's the 1:58 thing because it's going to be, I guess, a premiere. It'll have the 2-minute countdown. So it'll basically start at 2 p.m. Ireland time, which I guess would be what's the time with this? You go back then. So it's like 9 a.m. Eastern time, I believe that is. So that's an interesting one. And then again, they list all the stuff here, including Avatar. Now the question is, they didn't necessarily confirm that means we will see new stuff about Avatar. They might just show the trailer here at this because, of course, it's a recently kind of revealed trailer. They have not shown that trailer at one of their overall Netflix events. That might be what they do here, but I don't really know. Maybe it will be a very specific way of doing things, because I think a few of these other shows have already had their trailer release, and so what are they going to show? And it feels like, well, are they just going to show a trailer, or what? So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what gets talked about here, what the format of this is. Like, are they going to have like presenters on this introducing things, or will it just be kind of like, here's this show clip, here's this show clip? But either way, it's something to potentially look forward to tomorrow in terms of maybe some new footage, maybe a new look. But I also think in terms of where we're at, like, we're so close to the release, it's like, they might do something, but we also have quite a bit already. I do expect there to be more along the way, just because it is still like 3 weeks until the show comes out. They're not just going to stop talking about it, but they're going to have their, 3 weeks to go type stuff, 2 weeks to go, 1 week to go, just a few days to go. They're going to do stuff along the way as we get to the release. We'll see if they actually do anything here. But yeah, overall, that has been the news for this video. So let me know what your thoughts were on the Zuko character trailer here. What were your thoughts on some of this? Some new shots that we saw, the performance here from the actor for Zuko. What did you think of it? And then, do you have any expectations of seeing new stuff about Netflix Avatar at this Next on Netflix event coming tomorrow? So yeah, if we do get anything from this, I will do a video on it. But if it's very, very minimal, it might be you see it in like a day or two. But if it's substantial, you'll see it as soon as they can get it out, basically. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on all this stuff below. But that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.